What's up, fellas? Hopefully everything is okay. Arcade Crackers, I hope the typhoon subsides soon, man. I don't want you to be stranded in a hotel forever. Hopefully it's at least a nice hotel. I assume it is. But yeah. What's up, Sergio back? For the new GUDAGUDA event, I'm expecting we get 1 5-star and 1 4-star. That's usually the case. I mean, it's been 2 years since the last GUDAGUDA. I believe the last GUDAGUDA we got is the one we're getting in a couple months in NA. The one with Ruler Kagetora. What's up, Payday? How are you doing? Always nice to see you here, my good sir. But yeah. Some people are also expecting a assassin, because we are getting the Grand Assassin duel in a couple weeks, sometime in the next month, for October. And with the way they've been doing the grand duels as of late, it looks like whatever event comes before the grand duel is going to tie in. So it's likely, maybe, we're going to get a new assassin, and that new assassin is going to be the Grand Assassin. I kind of don't want it to be. I kind of want the Grand Assassin duel to just be King Hassan. Even though I am, you know, open to surprises, of course, but I'd just like to see what they could do with King Hassan's animations and whatnot. But that's what I think is gonna happen. What's up, Archer Blaze? How are you doing? The homie Alex, Davon, how are you doing? How am I doing this morning? You know, usual 2:30 over here where I live in the, I was gonna say in the beautiful state of California, but to be honest, the more I spend time here in California, and I've grown up here pretty much. I was born here. But as the years go by, the more I kind of accept the fact that California kind of sucks. The weather is god awful. The food is okay. I mean, the food's great, I guess. But for me, a big component of how I enjoy the day is if it's a nice, cool, and non-sweaty day. And I feel like over the past couple of weeks, it's just been hot day after hot day. And I absolutely hate it. I want to move to a much cooler climate. I don't know where that will be, but it's definitely not going to be California. Maybe Northern California. Maybe Northern California is better. I don't know. But I fucking hate California's weather. It's ass. People outside of Cali, I think, has perfect weather. Yeah, in my opinion, anywhere's better than here. Even when I lived in the Philippines, and the Philippines gets extremely hot during the summer, especially. No different than Cali, no different. But when it's cold, it's cold. And you see a lot more rain in the Philippines. You don't see much rain at all in Cali. When it does rain, it pours, but it's like maybe twice a year, maybe. You could probably count how many times it rains in one hand in a year here in California. And when I say rain, I'm not talking about like a small drizzle that lasts for like 10 minutes, which we had the other day. I'm talking about hours. Should avoid Melbourne. Get 4 seasons in one day. Oh yeah, no, I think there are specific places that probably would avoid more sun than Cali, because as much as Cali sucks with it being dry and hot, there are other places that are in the other side of the spectrum of being chaos. And I don't know which one I prefer. Do I prefer dry and hot, or do I prefer chaos? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's dry as shit over here. I got my humidifier on behind me. It's again 2:30 a.m. right now, and it's still kind of hot. California gives me PTSD, personal stuff. Oh yeah. Again, as somebody who grew up here, I'm still not used to it. Still not used to it. With the weather, it's absolute ass. I live in California for 19 years before I move out. It feels different being in a different state. Oh, I bet. I've only like been to one other state ever. Granted, I also lived in a different country for 5 years, so I'd say that's probably more of a different change in scenery than just a different state. But yeah, no, California is just different. It's just completely different. How many Bond 15s did you get from the Grand Quest? The Grand Quest? Well, there's Typhon. There's Olga. Both of them got Bond 15 largely because of the Grand Quest. Otherwise, not really anyone else. I mean, Mashi's close. She's Bond 14 right now. I did Bond 11, Bond 12 a lot of servants. Like Arquid, for example. Alco went from... Alco literally went from Bond 6 to Bond 12, I want to say. I think she's Bond 12 currently. Which is insane. And I'm close to... I believe I'm like 30 quartz away to 2,000 quartz again. So we're out here. We're out here. I don't expect them to release anything for GUDAGUDA that I'm gonna be rolling for, at least in my main account. I think I'm gonna be saving my 2,000 quartz for the end of the year for the final chapter and whatnot. But yeah, just to answer your question, just 2 servants, Bond 15, but a lot of Bond 11s, a lot of Bond 12s, a lot of Bond 13s and 14s. Is Chacha released yet? I'm from the future, and I hate to tell you, not only is she released, but she's gender bent, bro. It's a dude. Chacha becomes a dude, man. I don't know what to tell you, Chacha. They released you, the real life you, into the game. Are you gonna roll for yourself? I'm not sure. Out here in Washington, Seattle, you get every single weather. Okay, but I'm okay. Let's narrow it down, because for me, if you're above 85 degrees, I'm sweating tits. In fact, I would even go as far as saying 80 degrees. To some people, that's not even that hot. But for me, it's really bad. And for those of you guys who don't know, and I don't think I ever said this, but I have something called hyperthyroidism. I would Google that if you don't know what that is. But basically, I cannot tolerate the heat at all. It's really bad. I sweat easily. I get fatigued easily in the heat. It's not a good thing. So anything above 80 degrees, I just cannot handle. It's pussy shit. Above 80 is unacceptable. Okay, I'm glad you agree, because I know some people are like, that's nothing. In my state, in my country, it goes upwards to 100 degrees every other day, and I'm like, all right. Well, congratulations. Your nutsack is bigger than mine. Congrats. Your nutsack is bigger than mine. You're probably a couple of inches longer than me, chances are. Unless you're also Asian, then, you know, welcome to the club. But, nah, dude. As somebody with hyperthyroidism, I'm fucked. No, not hypothyroidism, it's the opposite. But hyper is what I got. It might run in the family because my sister also has it. I believe my mom has it too. I don't know why I'm like blanking out if she has it or not. But yeah, it must be a family genetic thing. It's 2025, might as well dabble on yaoi. Ayo. Ayo. Chacha. Ayo. Hey man, I know you're a younger man than I am. You know, I'm in my late 20s. I believe you're still you're either in your early 20s or like late teen years, I'm not sure. But maybe you're still discovering yourself. Hey, my advice to you is you know, explore a little bit. You might find something you might like and that you didn't expect to like, you know what I'm saying? You know, discover who you are, discover what you like, you know what I'm saying? Dabble in the Astolfo dojins. You know what I'm talking about. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. I mean, not wrong. You're not wrong. I think it's both. I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest. So it's a little bit of both. Both are absolutely atrocious over here. 23. Oh, okay, you're like, okay, maybe I'm thinking like years ago because you've been watching me for a minute. Back in the day, I believe you were you know, you've been around for a minute, so, and I've been streaming for a hot minute as well, so, you know, we're growing up together, I guess. 23 on Friday. Well, happy early birthday. Hopefully an early birthday present is coming in the form of Chacha. Not gender bent. I'm sure you'd prefer if she's not gender bent. Maybe an older version of her. What kind of farming team is this? It's the best farming team east of the Mississippi, Payday. East of the Mississippi. And I'm not even east of the Mississippi. But it is my current favorite farming team. Is it the fastest? No. Is it the most efficient? No. Does it show my beautiful mother in all of her glory? Yes. Which outweighs every other metric there is. But basically, you just use all your NPs turn 1. And then the second turn and third turn, you're just gonna crit. Just crit the enemies to death. And W's across the board. That's pretty much it. It's a unorthodox way to farm. And again, it's not the most efficient, it's not the fastest. It relies on a high NP level Tiamat, as well as a support high level NP Tiamat, preferably. It doesn't have to be a high level, but to maximize the damage you're doing, you want to maximize her NP level as much as possible, which is unlike the other support looping enabling servants like Astoria and Scotty, where their NP levels don't matter. For Tiamat, NP levels matter, in my opinion. But yeah, this is my shit. It was your birthday 5 days ago. Yeah, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great time. And all that good stuff. So as somebody in their late 20s, maybe I don't know, maybe I wasn't that big of a cake person, but when it's my birthday, I actually don't like having cake anymore. I think when I was a kid, it was like, okay, yeah, cake, yeah. But nowadays, I don't know. I kind of don't care if I have cake for my birthday. Am I crazy when I say that? I feel like I am. Because it's not like I'm that old. It's not like I have diabetes or anything, but I don't know. Just give me a nice, good dinner or lunch, depending on the time of the day. And maybe a cupcake, maybe a small slice of cheesecake. Maybe that's it. Like, I prefer cheesecake over normal cake. Like, I don't like that big vanilla chocolate cakes or anything with the frosting and shit. I like a good slice of cheesecake, maybe 2 slices with some strawberry sauce, strawberry jam, or whatever the fuck they put. Some strawberry slices, blueberries maybe. That's my thing. Or ice cream. Yeah, ice cream's a great alternative as well. Key lime pie. Oh, dude. Ain't no way you said that. Yeah, cheesecake's my shit though. Cheesecake is the way I roll. I love me a good cheesecake. My girlfriend knows how to bake cheesecake pretty well too. Why can't I open the FGO app? I can't read Japanese. Probably need to update the game, my man, or woman, or whatever you identify as. Probably gotta update the game because there was recently a maintenance, and usually after maintenance you gotta do what you gotta do. Open up your APK app or Play Store or whatever and do what you gotta do. Crepe is nice. Crepe is a nice, it's basically a flat pancake ish. It's kind of what it is, right? That's pretty much what it is. Hot pot meat cake. Oh, dude. Now we're talking about like not even sweet stuff anymore. No, trust me, I don't have ice cream for birthday anymore. Well, that's unfortunate, man. I love me some ice cream. Yo, brownies, like a hot brownie, fresh from the oven, preferably. I mean, if you microwave it, you're not gonna tell the difference. But if you get a nice slice of brownie action, put vanilla ice cream on top of that bitch, bro. Now it's a mess because you know it's gonna melt everywhere. But if you get that nice, cool vanilla ice cream scoop, right? Get your spoon, get some of that shit, get some of that brownie action. You get the hot, you get the cold in your mouth, it's over. So if you've never had it, you're welcome. You're welcome. Because now you're gonna try it. You're gonna be like, you know what, I'm curious. You're gonna try it one of these days, you're gonna remember what I said, and then you're gonna orgasm on the spot. Dead ass. You're gonna orgasm on the spot, and I'm gonna be the cause of that. No homo, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna be the cause of that. Stop making me hungry so early in the morning. Well, I hope my busting nut joke didn't, or not didn't, but I hope it did ruin the appetite, because, my lord. What's up, Alex? How are you doing? Ironic since Tiamat is so kicked up right now. Oh yeah, she thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. She's thicker than a plate of brownies and ice cream for sure. I agree. Part of me wishes she had different NP animations depending on her ascension, but you know, I'm not mad. I'm still very happy that we got her this year. I could literally end this year with rolling for nobody else. I'm just really happy we finally got her. Please, GUDAGUDA. Please let it be a skip banner for me. Yo, how many quartz you at, Alex? You know, I know, I feel like most people are probably down bad. You know, we got 1,000 quartz 2 months ago-ish for Olga. Most of us rolled for Olga. Used that 1,000 quartz straight up. But even if you didn't, you know, you had to go through 3 pretty good summer banners. Passionate, long-awaited, Summer Shiki, unexpected, but a fan favorite nonetheless. And then, of course, the one and only Tiamat, who was my personal favorite, of course. It was a pretty crazy set of summer banners. So I'll be surprised if anybody's still holding on for dear life, you know? Well, not surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised if people are holding on for dear life. I mean, here I am with 2,000 quartz, so you know, it is what it is. What's up, Yan? It's been literally a decade since I've had a good brownie with ice cream. Thanks for... That's what I'm saying, dude. Get a nice, good brownie with some nice crust action around it, you know. Bro, it's over. It's literally over. I'm at 700 left. Got Tiamat and NP2 Olga. Ooh, 700. Okay, you're ready for your cha-cha. You're ready for your cha-cha action. I'm just hoping that whoever they release isn't an assassin. That way, the grand duel could be a surprise. That's what I'm hoping for. Otherwise, I'm pretty much open to anybody. If I were to pick one GUDAGUDA NPC that's still not released as a servant right now, I'd probably pick Maxwell's Demon. If you don't know who he is, Google him. For FGO specifically. He has a lot of aura, and I would love to see him in the game, finally. Otherwise, I don't really care who's going to come out. Like I said, don't really care. A close to 750. If it sounds smaller, it's because I rolled for Okida to finally complete all the servants. It does not small at all. 750 is about average, you know what I'm saying? That's what I tell myself every day when I look down between my legs. You know, it's about average. It's okay. The ice cream to go with brownie is, in my opinion, best if it's pure vanilla. That's what, yes. Pure, unadulterated, uncircumcised, virgin vanilla, bro. That's it right there. If you try any other extracurricular shit outside of vanilla, then I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Don't try to fix something that's not broken, you know? Speaking of brownie, I never tried it, but looking at a picture, it's reminding me Honey Heart. Wait, what? Honey Heart? Is that some other thingamajigger? I appreciate your reply, but I already did update via APK. When I open some text says 2.1. Oh, and always back to APK app. Try the Google Play Store if you have Google Play. Oh, I would say that. Because I had to go to Google Play to update my game. For some reason, APK Pure, which might be the one you're using, doesn't have the latest version, at least when I was looking about an hour ago. But yeah. Yo, actually, speaking of ice cream, is while we're talking about it, favorite ice cream flavor, go. I'll give my answer in a bit. Hey, what I missed? You didn't miss nothing. We're still waiting. As you guys can see, a link is in the description if you want to watch the GUDAGUDA live stream. This is the Kalia light broadcasting that they do for these type of events. But yeah, the fourth flavor, is that a Codename Kids Next Door reference? That's crazy. Yo, I remember watching that episode, and there was an episode about chicken nuggets. Those two episodes made me crave the shit out of ice cream and chicken nuggets respectively. I don't know. As a kid, I would guess I was very impressionable, but I got your reference, the fourth flavor. At least I think that was the reference, but there you go. Neapolitan? That cannot be your favorite, Alex. I mean, it's alright. I had Neapolitan actually the other day. I shouldn't talk shit. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Grand Duel Cha-Cha, I would just be, that would be insane. I have a feeling the SSR for this event is neither Not You, Murakami, number 3, or Big Armored Person. Yeah, probably Big Armored Person. That's what I'll put my bet on, Big Armored Person, for sure. Cookies and Cream, yeah, that is probably my favorite. The reason why I didn't say my favorite earlier is because honestly I got to think about it. But Cookies and Cream is probably my favorite. It's kind of a boring answer because all it is vanilla with like Oreo, you know, shavings on it. But That shit just hits different, man. Yo, yeah, matcha is great. Matcha's awesome. I'd say matcha's in top 5, perhaps. Ube's good too. Ube or taro for you non-Filipinos out there. Cookies and cream held, yeah. Especially if you put cream held in the middle, over. Vanilla float using orange soda. Interesting. You know, as a kid, I remember trying like a vanilla float with like Coke, I want to say. But I will say, as of recent years, over the past maybe 15 years, if that's even considered recent at this point, I never tried any other floats. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a big fan of like combining soda and ice cream. It's just weird to me. But a vanilla orange soda float, that's interesting. That's a very interesting one. Honey Heart, it's over Serbian sweet, and it's amazing. It's made with honey, spices, often covered in chocolate. Interesting. Wait, let me Google this. You know, I want to keep myself informed out here. Well, honey. I'm gonna look at a picture, and I'm gonna give you my live reaction of this Serbian dish, as you say. I think this is it. This looks interesting. Is it weird that it kind of looks like a sausage? Like slices of sausage? I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing. I'm not showing it on screen right now because I don't have it set up, but it kind of looks like a sausage. Unless this is the wrong one I'm looking at. I don't know. But yeah, remembers the apple crust pie episode. Oh, dude, yeah. That just unlocked a memory again right then and there. I prefer plain old purple yam ice cream, so basically taro, ube. Okay, I see. Either birthday cake flavor or cookies and cream. Yeah, cookies and cream. Birthday cake, not the biggest fan, not gonna lie. It's all right. There hasn't been. I've never tried an ice cream that I outright hated. I don't think. But I will say in the Philippines, I don't know if they sell it over here in the States. But when I lived in the Philippines, there's cheese flavored ice cream with like cheddar cheese chunks. I think it was cheddar cheese, like cheddar cheese chunks, like cubed up and spread around that. It sounds weird, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not my first choice, certainly not my 10th choice even, but I remember liking it. So maybe I gotta retry it now that my my palate has evolved over the years. Maybe it's not that bad. Cookie dough's good. Who's your free SR again? I chose cream healed. I actually chose Summer Raiko. I don't have her in NA, and she was very integral in my Grand Lancer Grand Duel because there's not really many other support or supportive Lancers in the game that was able to help my Enkidu do dummy damage, but Raiko was there for me in JP. So in preparation for the Grand Duel 2 years from now over in NA, I decided to pick Raiko, just purely for her support capabilities. But I do like Raiko as well, so you know it's a win-win, I guess. I can send a pic on Discord if that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't opened Discord in forever. I'm usually like on every other social media but you know, you could send it. It's all good. Haagen-Dazs changed the recipe. The matcha tastes like ass now. Never tried their matcha. When I think about Haagen-Dazs, I think about like the ice cream on a stick that's like covered in chocolate and almonds. Those shits are good. Those angel wings just vibing. Oh, they're vibing for now, but I'm about to whoop their ass. You know, I'm vibing with you guys, but you know, I'm still gonna whoop these guys' ass no matter what. In the end of the day. Coffee ice cream's great. Coffee ice cream's a you know, it's an acquired taste in the sense that if you don't like coffee, you're probably not gonna like coffee ice cream. But as somebody who drinks coffee on a regular basis, like I'd say 4 days out of the week, yeah, it's coffee ice cream's my shit too. Probably in top 5 now that I'm thinking about it. There's this company that makes ranch and macaroni and cheese flavored ice cream. Really? All right. That's certainly something. Yeah, I don't know how to feel because I've had, again, like I said earlier, I've had cheese ice cream before in the Philippines. So the macaroni and cheese thing doesn't sound that outlandish to me. But ranch? Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, oh. Yeah, I'm somebody who's like cool with ranch. I don't hate ranch by any means. But as an ice cream, I don't know about all that, man. That's you can keep that over there. That is what it is. And the company that makes that, I hope you're doing it as a joke and not because you actually think people like it, because that's something else. Besides Honey Heart, I also love eating lazy pie. Lazy pie, what is that? Let me Google some lazy pie action. Lazy pie. Oh, it's like some kind of pastry. Is it? Yeah, it's some kind of pastry action. Looks nice too. By the way, the stream started over here. If you guys want to watch the live stream and watch them announce the news and whatnot, but otherwise, you guys want to stick here and just talk about ice cream and pastries and other delicacies, then we out here. There's a compilation of people trying it, and I bet. I mean, again, macaroni and cheese, I would be more open to that. But, ugh, ranch, okay. What would be horrible would be like mustard, and I'm cool with mustard too. But again, as an ice cream, fuck no, dude. That's just weird. Oh, pistachio is goated. I feel like pistachio. I've met and seen a lot of people online, especially that don't like pistachio ice cream. And I'm just like, how? Pistachio is really good. Really, really good. Used to love strawberry back then, but not as much. Yeah, strawberry is it's all right. It's all right. Definitely not my favorite for sure. I think APK pure FGO app. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. As somebody who tried updating the game using APK pure an hour ago, they don't have it updated. So I would try to find the APK somewhere else. There's other sources out there that you could use. I personally use Google Play because I have a Japanese Google Play account, so I was just able to do that easily. But there's other sources out there I'm sure you could find. Just, you know, a nice quick Google I'm sure will suffice. Celery ice cream. That's not real. I've seen people eat celery with peanut butter, for example. Apparently that's common. That's a common like snack. I've never had it before, but my girlfriend, for example, said she used to eat that shit all the time when she was younger. I guess it was common for her. But that sounds weird to me already. But celery ice cream sounds insane. Recently I had a croissant muffin filled like a Portuguese tart. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Why do I want that? And I don't even know what it is. Why do I want that? How about milkfish flavored ice cream? It's actually... You're talking about bangus, the Filipino... One of Filipinos, or the Philippines' favorite fish. One of them, at least. I love me some milkfish. I love me some bangus, right? Nice and fried. You know, cut down the middle. You fry that bitch. Dip that bitch in some vinegar. Dude, over. Over some rice? Great, right? Great. But as an ice cream, no. Banner today? Maybe. Tiamat's milk ice cream. That's... I mean, would I eat it? Probably. Most likely. Would there be other servants whose milk ice cream I would prefer more? Like Shuten? Probably. Although Shutens would probably be like laced with alcohol or something. Probably on some fucked up shit. How do you know about bangus? I'm Filipino too, bruh. You know, I used to live in the motherland back in the day, as you could tell from my accent. You know, 10 years ago. Was it 10 years ago? No, a lot longer than that. Like about 15 years ago, I used to live in the Philippines. You know, about for 5 years, I lived there, from like grade 3, I want to say, 3rd grade, all the way to like 6th, 7th grade. Then I moved back here. I thought you were no, I am not. I am not Japanese. You might want to go to Kita-shan for Japanese stuff. I'm just a Filipino American. American. That's a question for chat. Who's FGO milk you want for ice cream? Oh my god, that's a crazy question. I mean, Shuten's flat, so she probably doesn't have that much milk to offer. Maybe booty sweat? Maybe Shuten could offer some booty sweat for some ice cream. So if the servant you pick don't have titties or is flat, then the next best thing is booty sweat. So I'd say Shuten would be my answer. But if we had to pick somebody with titties, probably Tiamat. That's what I'm doing. But I am a quarter Japanese though, now that I think about it. My great-grandfather was Japanese. I think that makes me a quarter, I want to say. I think. Let me think about that. Oh, actually, not my grandfather was Japanese, which makes my mom half Japanese, which makes me a quarter. There you go. There, math. That math thing, just right there and there. You know, I'm Asian too, you know. I can do some math, some quick math action. Did we call you Onicha? No, don't. Please don't. Don't do that. That's that is beyond what I'm comfortable with. It's not like I call my girlfriend my little sister on stream, you know. It's not like I do that. I eat Filipino food all the time because there's restaurants around here. But hell, if I can remember the names of anything. Hey, yo, favorite Filipino dish for my Filipinos out there. I'm sorry, I hate to alienate everyone else. I could include you too. Favorite Filipino dish, go. For my Filipinos out there. And if you're not Filipino, favorite dish from your culture. Whatever that culture is. I'm actually interested to see if there's even a variety of answers or, you know, I'm not sure. Oh, God. Dinuguan? Oh, my God. I'll be honest, Archer Blades, Alex. I am a disgrace to every Filipino out there. Because I'm actually not the biggest fan of dinuguan. It kind of creeps me out. I ain't gonna lie. I know, I am a disgrace. I need to repent. I need to bend over backwards and allow every Filipino to spank me, daddy. But I'm just not the biggest fan. It's not me. It's not for me. Adobo is great. Adobo is great. Again, if the dinuguan comment wasn't enough of a heinous comment, I'm also okay. I know this is even worse. I'm not the biggest fan of lechon either. Yeah, Chacha already got it. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not. I actually don't eat pork that often anyway. I don't even like pork like that. So it's just across the board. It's not something against lechon by itself. It's just I don't really like eating pig. It's not even like a religious or like cultural thing. I just don't like eating pig. That's just me. Longanisa is good. I mean, it is made out of pork. So again, there's some exceptions. Longanisa is all right. Did you say Payday? You said alligator meat with rice. I heard alligator just tastes like chicken, maybe like texture wise, with a hint of like fishiness. Is that true? Payday, can you confirm it's like similar to chicken, but like with a fishy aftertaste? Which I'm cool with fish, so like, you know, I'd be down to maybe eat an alligator or something. Thoughts on Jollibee? I believe I mentioned this before. As a kid, I didn't really like Jollibee, but now that I'm older and more mature and have a bigger dick, a slightly bigger dick, I think Jollibee's all right. You know, I'm cool with Jollibee. It's good. Chitin would probably try the vanilla ice cream that has alcohol in it. True. Very true. Fried pork skins, chicharron. Yeah, chicharron's good. Back when I couldn't find anything to eat, I would just open up a bag of chicharron over some rice, put it over some rice, put some vinegar on that motherfucker. Bro, that was my lunch. Sometimes that would be my dinner. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of balut. I'm just not. That's just weird. If you guys don't know what balut is, Google it. It's basically a how do I describe it? Like a chick. You're eating a chick while it's still in the egg. Like you're eating the embryo. Like we're all used to eating eggs, but balut is basically a fertilized egg that wasn't given a chance to hatch. It's fucked up. So when you crack, like, you have a hard-boiled egg, like a normal hard-boiled egg. You crack that bitch open, you would expect a normal egg. No, for balut, you crack that bitch open, you get like a membrane, you get a half-developed chick with the beak. Sometimes the eyeball is sticking out. People eat that shit. I'm just like, oh no. That's not for me. Not for me. Again, I'm a disgrace to all Filipinos because that's like a Filipino delicacy as well. Ain't me. Ain't for me. Yeah, it's something else. It ain't that bad. Listen, I'm the type of person, I don't care if it tastes like the best thing ever. I don't care if it tastes like God himself whipped his dick out and forced it down your throat and it tasted divine. I don't care if it tastes like that. For me, a lot of it has to do with texture. And the texture of balut is awful. It's slimy. It has a little bit of crunch because you have a little bit of that bone action that's like half developed. You have a little bit of that beak action, like the beak of the chick that you're eating. It's just not for me. Again, the taste, probably all right. I don't quite remember the taste because I was so thrown off by it. To me, the texture matters just as much as the taste. And if the texture ain't good, I don't care about the taste. You know, it ain't it. No, like no. It's slimy, but it has that crunch action too. And you know you're eating a chick as well. Yeah, texture is a big thing for me. I don't care if it tastes amazing. If the texture's ass, ain't no way. I'd rather die starving than... Okay, I don't know about that. I'd probably start eating my own leg and shit. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with balut nowadays. I won't go out of my way to eat it. But if it's around, I'll eat one or two if I'm in the mood. Yeah, just proves how Filipino I am. Because I don't like balut, I don't like lechon, and I don't like dinuguan. Like, what else? What else is there? I love sinigang. Sinigang's my shit. Adobo's my shit. Tinola, I love tinola. What else? What else is Filipino shit? I don't know why I'm blanking out on Filipino dishes. Longganisa's alright. I could fucks with longanisa. How about other food like say kasumar? I actually don't know what that is. Valeria. Beef caldereta's good. That's good. That's a good one. Would you do a reaction for Strange Fake? Yeah, of course. The only reason why I didn't do a reaction to the first 2 episodes, which if you guys didn't know, the Strange Fake is coming back in January, and it's actually going to be a TV weekly anime. I know a lot of people were memeing like, oh, here comes the 1 episode a year again. No, it's confirmed to be a weekly anime, so we should be good. At least I hope so. But as far as a reaction, the only reason I didn't do a reaction for the first 2 episodes is because I watched the premiere of those episodes live. Anime Expo a couple years ago for episode 0, and then episode 1 last year for the Fate 20th anniversary showcase. So obviously I can't record because they would kick me out for recording and commentating. But for the remainder of the episodes, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing like a reaction kind of review kind of thing. It's going to be fun. You know, it's been a couple years since I've done that back in the Babylonia Solomon days. So that's going to be Kare Kare. That's like probably top 3. Kare Kare is great. Sisig is if I remember what's, because it's been a minute, not gonna lie. You know, I'm okay with sisig. I'm okay. You crack an egg on top of that bitch, I'm pretty good on that. Tinola versus sinigang. I'm more of a sinigang type of guy. I like the sour tanginess of sinigang over tinola myself. That's just me. That's just me. But yeah, weekly episode Strange Fake is coming this coming January, which they just released it, you know, right now. But you know, they're taking their time. I could respect it, let them cook type thing, but you know, it's about time they give it to us. Would they restart from 0 for the weeklies? Wait, what are we talking about? What about weeklies? What's your opinion on... Okay, Jeremiah. In the protests back in the Philippines. Are they protesting for him? Okay, so... How do I answer this? Because this is a very touchy subject, as it should be. I was expecting to talk about that. Lord have mercy. Well, you asked the question, and I'm going to give you an answer because I respect you as a viewer enough to give you an answer. Just keep it nice and short and sweet because I don't want it to be, you know, a good chunk of my stream. What's your opinion? Well, you had 2 questions pretty much. Like when it happened, I actually saw it, like not in person, obviously, but it was kind of hard to avoid going on the internet and not seeing it, like uncensored. Like I'm talking about, I literally saw it. And as somebody who saw it, and I pride myself in having a pretty good stomach for things. You know, I grew up watching a lot of fucked up shit, but seeing that as it happened, I don't know. I don't know if it was traumatizing, because it's been in my mind for like the past week and a half. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you guys. And I'm not somebody who dives into politics or stuff like that often. But I didn't even know who he was. Or I think I knew of him. I've seen him here and there. But I didn't know who he was, so I'm certainly not, I wouldn't say a fan or whatever, supporter. But I did do a lot of research on him after the fact because I wanted to know. I was like, who's this guy? Why is it a big deal? And I think my short answer to how I feel about him is I don't think he deserved what happened. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you want to ask for more detail, then we'll dive into it. But I'm gonna leave it at that. As far as the protests in the Philippines, I actually don't know anything about that. I'm gonna be honest. I know more about the incident with Mr. Kirk, but I don't know what's going on with the protests in the Philippines. If you want to give me like a quick rundown of what's going on, I would appreciate it, but you don't have to. Maybe I'll do research off camera and see what's going on with that. It's been a while since I've done research on like what's going on in the Philippines. I know when I lived there, the government was corrupt as fuck. I don't know if it's still the same as it is now. Most likely is, let's be honest. Most governments are. But yeah. No protest in the Philippines doesn't concern. Okay, yeah. Protest is about something else. I saw the vid, it breaks my heart. Yeah, no. Again, I'm somebody who's pretty neutral. I didn't know who he was. But after, like, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm somebody who wants to understand why something is important. So when it's brought to my attention, either inadvertently or somebody just brings it to me, I do a lot of research on said topic or said individual in this case. And I've watched, again, this is gonna sound psychotic, I've watched at least 10 hours plus worth of content about him. And I could confidently say he didn't deserve what happened to him. That's just my opinion. Again, as somebody who's neutral about it, again, I'm not gonna say I was the biggest fan. I wasn't even a fan. I didn't even know who he was. But, you know, that's how I feel. Okay? There you go. There you go. I was like, who? Then they got some big funeral that looks like a WWE segment. So it's a probably big... Yeah, I saw that. People were like memeing out why they were playing fireworks. But it was a memorial. It wasn't a funeral if you want to be more precise about it. They had a private funeral, I believe beforehand. And then the memorial was more of like a celebration of his life and stuff like that. But hey, hey, I'm just saying, if I die, I would love there to be like big ass fireworks and people twerking on poles. And I'm not saying that was what was happening for him, but for me, I don't really care. Like you guys go crazy. About the Philippines issue. basically billions of money was taken by corruption, which led to cities getting flooded every time. Oh. So basically money that could have been used for like public safety, for flood prevention and stuff like that, for infrastructure, was taken away by, I assume, like the government or maybe big companies. Is that I'm assuming? I mean, I'm probably gonna do more research now that it's been brought to my attention. Like I said, I don't talk about like serious stuff most of the time on this channel because it's not really my place to. I'm like not that knowledgeable, clearly. But off camera, I do crazy research. I am insane in that regard. That's the gist of it. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, when I lived in the Philippines, I lived in Manila, the pretty much the most city, quote unquote modern part of the Philippines, or one of the most modern parts. It's like the big city. I didn't live in like the more, I guess, less developed areas. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I'm just saying. But interesting. What a surprise. I mean, poor politicians, they are having a hard time getting money. It'd be like that. I'd bury a Tokyo Ghoul figure with you as an honor of your love for it. Golly. Damn, so you're basically implying I'm gonna die before you. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold you up to that. Listen. Okay, you know what, Archer Blades? Let's make a bet right now. This is a fucked up bet now that I think about it, but you know, it is what it is. If I die first, I am giving you permission. This is video record here. I'm giving you permission that you are allowed, and nobody can stop you. Like if family or friends try to stop you, just show them this video. You have my permission to bury me or burn me, depending if I get cremated. You have permission to burn me or bury me with the Tokyo Ghoul figure. Specifically Kaneki, because fuck that guy. Now, let's reverse it. I don't know what your least favorite anime is. Let me know, actually, Archerblade, so we can make this better thing. Because if you die first, then, you know, I get to do the same thing to you. I don't think it's Tokyo Ghoul, though. I actually don't know what your least favorite anime is. You know what? I don't know if I would say Tokyo Ghoul is my least favorite anime, but for the memes, I will say it is. You just be an hour or so from me. I'm from Angeles City. Oh, is that right? My last name is Legazpi, and I remember there's a place called Legazpi City over there. Interesting. Never went to Legazpi City, funny enough, even though that's my last name. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Let me know your least favorite. And don't say Attack on Titan, because we all know that's cap. I know the last season really disappointed you, but it's definitely not Attack on Titan. MC needs a Gilgamesh tombstone. Ayo, like a golden... Okay, you know, that would cost way too much. I'm not going to put my family through that. But yeah. This year around the world, everyone's on protest. Yeah, I saw people in Korea are protesting about... Or not protesting, but... they're out in the streets with a bunch of signs, which I guess is kind of protesting about Kirk's death. And same thing's going on in Europe and whatnot, but... Yeah. I hate redo of Healer. I'll be honest, never watched it. I know of it because how could I not when it was blowing up at the time? And I would never watch it. Just knowing what I know about it, I would never watch it. It just seems like a big waste of time for me. But yeah. Did they announce anything? I saw the Morgan figure, which looks great. But I don't think they announced anything. I don't see Tucson. I think they're still talking about the final chapter thing. How many campaigns have we gotten over the years that basically was like about like, here's Lostbelt 1 recap, here's Lostbelt 2 recap, here's a gacha with Lostbelt 1 servants, here's a gacha with Lostbelt 2 servants. I feel like we've had so many campaigns about like with that. I feel like on the way to Lostbelt 5 we had the same thing. On the way to Lostbelt 6 we had the same thing. On the way to Lostbelt 7 we had the road to 7. And even with the Ordeal calls we had that. Like, Jesus Christ. We've had like the same campaign happen multiple times over the years. But, you know, we're still playing the game, so, you know, joke's on us. We still pay money and shit. Darling in the Franxx. Wow. You know, I'll be honest, never watched it. At the time when it was released and for like the year or two after, I had the impression it was like a pretty good anime. I had never seen it. But like just based on what everyone else was saying, and how popular it was at the time. It's still pretty popular, I feel like. I'm actually surprised it's your least favorite anime. I might have to check it out just to see what the fuss is all about. But trash, all right, fair enough. 10 years of recap episodes, that's what it feels like. My least favorite, I don't like it at all from the beginning for sure. Time to Make People Hate Me. My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan. Reason, they are way too overhyped. Okay, counter argument. Not saying that like I could change your opinion, but do you dislike them primarily because they're overhyped, or do you dislike them because you genuinely think that they're trash? Like the story is trash, the characters are trash. Because there are a ton of shows and a ton of games, for example, that I think are overhyped, but I personally enjoy them. Some might even argue FGO is overhyped, right? And I obviously play FGO. But yeah, Archer Blade's deal. If I die, you have permission. If I die first, specifically. If I die first, you have permission to bury me with a Kaneki figure. If you die first, then I have permission to bury you with a Darling in the Franxx figure. I don't know who your least favorite character is, but I guess we'll figure that out. But deal. That's a deal. Verbal agreement. Verbal video handshake. Okay, Tucson is on screen right now, which means he's gonna put 2 inches of dick up our ass in a couple seconds. Unless the servant isn't really anything hype, at least for me, then you know I'll be safe. What's up, La Baguette? You're just in time. Tucson finally showed up. My least favorite I've ever seen. Does it have to be something I finished or I dropped? To make it interesting, something that you finish, because I feel like there's a lot of shows out there that people drop because it's like, it's too slow, it's too boring, but they didn't give it the proper chance. I think one of those anime as of recently was like Frieren. If you ever watch Frieren, the one with the elf girl, a lot of people dropped it because it was too slow or too boring, which I do agree it is slow, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's boring. But people did drop it because they were expecting like a magical, action-packed show, which it does have action and it is magical, but that's not the point of the storytelling. So I feel like you have to finish it in order to have a well-developed opinion. I think it's kind of unfair to watch 3 episodes or even 1 season and then say it's your least favorite anime. That's like, well, you didn't finish it. You don't know. Maybe you would have liked it by episode 12 or season 2 or whatever. That's just me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And that's why Solo Leveling won against Frieren in Anime of the Year. BS. Yeah, because as somebody who didn't watch Solo Leveling, that's like my understanding that it's like just aura farming, just crazy fights over and over again, which that's what people watch anime nowadays for, just crazy animations and you know, the aura farming, as they say. It's crazy how I brought up Cha-Cha more than Lizingle at this point. That's probably true. I mean, I probably brought up Shuten more than they have as well, so I kind of understand your point of view, because I want to see some new Shuten content, but you know, they're not gonna give it to me. I mean, Shuten isn't even a GUDAGUDA servant, so she's definitely not gonna get content. Okay, so the event's gonna be starting in I guess about 30 minutes ish. So again, I don't know who the new servant's gonna be. We're gonna find out very soon, I guess. As soon as we see him do this, he's either gonna show us a trailer or a preview or a servant. To be honest, the fight in Solo Leveling ain't even entertaining. The MC just steamrolls everyone, so there's no stakes. So it's like One Punch Man, but not comedic. Because obviously One Punch Man does the same thing, but it does it in a comedic sort of way. It's supposed to be ironic. But my understanding of Solo Leveling is that the main dude is like just dummy OP with the sauce. You enjoyed season 1, but not season 2. Surge it back. Interesting. Yo, I brought this up before, but I just finished it, and it's like the only show I watched this year, I feel like. But if you're a fan of Solo Leveling and you're a fan of aura farming, watch To Be Hero X. Just watch it, please. That if you want to see the king of aura farming, watch that. And I know I brought it up before, and I forget who said it in chat. Said it was trash, bro. I don't care if you think it's trash, bro. Like, I'm talking to everyone else. Watch it. It's quite the show. It's fun. If you're a fan of aura farming, if you're a fan of solo leveling, watch it. You're gonna be like, damn, this guy's the real king of aura farming, to be honest. And I'm not gonna pretend it's like the best story ever or like peak or whatever, but again, if you're just a fan of fun action, I'd watch To Be Hero X. It's a good watch. I still feel bad for One Punch Man getting bastardized. Like it's 2 weeks from releasing and no trailer. Oh yeah, the new season is coming out soon. I completely forgot. That was the thing. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, he just did the who's he gonna reveal? Okay, that guy certainly is not gonna be the next serving coming out. Yo, the dog hero Ahu is goated. If you're talking about To Be Hero. Solo leveling is good, but the aura farming community was too much, was so much. Furin better for me. Yeah, Furin has a better story, of course. It's not even comparable. I mean, I never even watched solo leveling, but my understanding is just aura farming, which, you know, if that's your main thing, then I guess there you go. It's the same for One Piece. Many people don't watch because it's too long. I went from chapter 1 to 1160, and in the anime episode 1 to 1000. Yeah, that's like absurdly long though. That's absurd. And for good reason, obviously. It's obviously been going on for 2 decades, almost 3 decades now. But I don't expect myself to, you know, catch up to it, right? It's just unrealistic for me. They just showed like a small preview for the GUDAGUDA event, by the way. It looked interesting. I don't know what's going on. Are you as big of Chainsaw Man fan as Erwin? No. I mean, I like Chainsaw Man. I guess I would call myself a fan of Chainsaw Man, but I'm not like my brother Erwin is like insane about Chainsaw Man. He would bust nuts over every single frame of every single episode. But yeah, I'm cool with Chainsaw Man, you know. I'm not crazy about it. Nothing to complain about, you know. Give us our first welfare this year. I'm pretty sure we had a welfare this year. But yeah, we've had welfare like literally summer. Second welfare, okay. New Hijikata costume. Yeah, I didn't want to give it the credence of my acknowledgement, but yes, I did see that Hijikata got a new outfit of some description, maybe NPC, maybe just cutscene exclusive, but if he got a new costume, good for Hijikata fans out there, but I'm certainly not excited. If anything, if I had a boner going into this, it's gone. Okay, wait. New servant? Maybe the boner's coming back. Okay, spear of some kind. A lancer, maybe. Oh, who's this? Harada Sanosuke. They never showed the name in English before, or in, you know, English letters. Interesting. So he's obviously the 4-star though. There's no way he's the 5-star. Yeah, that's definitely a 4-star animation lancer, right? I don't think Kiss Exis has a figure Archerblade, so we can't do that. Yeah, it's not not Yurikabe number 3, no. And it's not an armor dude. So yeah, 4-star lancer Harada Sanosuke. That's interesting. I'm kind of happy they put the name there for English folk like myself, so I can actually read the name. Harada Sanosuke. Yeah, I had Kiss Exis buried deep in my mind. I didn't even... I feel like I haven't even thought about that show since high school, since middle school even. So you just unlocked a core memory of mine. It wasn't in English. MC doesn't know he could... That'd be crazy. Domestic Girlfriend? Oh, man. I never seen it, but I could tell it's the kind of show I wouldn't like. So, usually I'd give a show a chance before trashing it, but I think I'll make an exception for that, because no way I'm watching that shit. Every episode, the MC gets in so much stupid situations. It looks like that type of show. Okay, Harada Sanosuke. Interesting. Is he the welfare or is he just a 4-star Lancer? I have no idea. I assume he's a 4-star Gacha Lancer. I assume. I could be wrong. You guys could let me know. He's welfare? Oh. Well, if he is, then cool. I mean, he looks cool. I mean, I'd say he looks alright. If he is the welfare. I mean, I guess either way it doesn't really affect his looks, but you know. If the domestic girlfriend was a Yuri, then it'd be better. Yeah, of course you'd say that. Seems like he's a welfare because of... Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, hey, times 2 EXP. Okay, interesting. Okay, welfare. He looks alright. He looks cool. Another Shinsengumi member. I'm not sure how many there are. I wonder if they plan on releasing every single Shinsengumi member. Or notable ones at least. I don't know if they about every single one. Because they haven't even released all the Knights of the Round, for example. And there's like a metric fuck ton of them. Oh, I remember Citrus. My brother used to be super into Citrus. I had a friend back in high school who was super into it too. Come on, pull through, Gacha gang. I will be hyped for you, man. You remember how hyped I was for Tiamat when Tiamat was revealed last month? I'll be hyped for you. I'll play it up for you, man. If it is Cha-Cha. I mean, I guess it depends on the design too. If the design is ass, I'll let you know if it's ass too. We'll see. Oh, it's a mission event? Oh, man. Not a big fan of mission events. I've talked about this in the past before, but yeah, not a big fan of mission events, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, it looks like there's tickets in the mission, so, you know, that's cool. We'll see. Okay. Surprise me, Lazangle. Blow my socks off. Show me 5-star Cha-Cha. Oh, that 5-star CE. I assume that's a Gacha CE. Maybe it's not, but it's nice art. It's nice art. Nice Nobunaga art. That might be the event CE. I don't think it's Gacha CE. Because usually they show all 3 rarity CEs together. That might just be the event one. Nice art. Nice art. It looks like it gives 200% extra damage for the event, as per usual. Not gonna complain about that. Wanted to go to the anime Cowboy Bebop. That is classic. That is a certified classic. Tokugawa servant. Oh yeah. They could do that. Okay, there's the Gacha Cs. I feel like they always have Medusa in the 3-star CE. And the 4-star one looks cute. 5-star has Ryoma Ichikata in the middle. His bitch ass for some reason in the middle. 0 charisma, 0 aura, 0 personality, 0 character. Just fuck Ichikata. And then Okida in the back as well. So looks like a pretty okay CE. I'll give us a servant though. Oh, an Okida command code. I'm a fan of that. Probably has something to do with crits, I would assume. Crits or quick card, maybe. Either one. I will take that. And then Hijikata, I believe that's Hijikata 4-star command code. He could go fuck himself, you know. But yeah, Medusa's always in the GUDAGUDA Cs. Always in the 3-star ones too. Okay, show us the Gacha servants, man. Come on, Tucson. You know what we want. You know what Cha-Cha wants. He's watching right now. Thinking, oh, Mystic Code. We got a Shinsengumi. Why did it take this long to finally get a Shinsengumi Mystic Code? What the hell? That's cool though. So we're part of it. We're part of it. I mean, I don't know how I feel about being in the same bitch ass team as Hijikata, but hey, the outfit's nice. Outfit's nice. Gudako looking sick nasty with the sauce. Okay, I mean I am definitely open to a new Mystic Code. Not gonna complain about that. Yeah, Shinsengumi fans eating great right now. Looking nice. Wonder what the skills are. Maybe something to support Okida most likely. Maybe quick cards, crits, crit stars. It'd be cool if it's another plug suit Mystic Code, but probably not. Most likely not, in fact. All right, Tucson, you're looking at the camera. What's up? How you doing? Oh, he got an animation update. He got an animation update before Ozymandias? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh no. You're telling me this guy with no character, no personality, no aura, no Riz got an animation update before Ozzy fucking Mandius and Shuten Doji. This motherfucker. This is your guy. This is your guy. Lord have mercy. What's next? He's gonna get a buff. Give him a buff because God knows he needs it. This guy got no Riz. This guy got 0 Riz. Alright, well. I guess Hijikata fans rejoice, but Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'd rather see Cha-Cha animation updates, to be honest. The fuck. He needs an animation with my pickle in his mouth, to be honest. Okay, show us the new servant. Make me not angry. Okay, looks like an armor dude. Oh! Todo Hesuke. Huh? 4-star? Who in the Demon Slayer dick breathing 7th form is this? It's like looking like Yui Shosetsu's brother or something. Todo Heisuke. I mean, he looks cool. Is that a pretender? A pretender class? Or that's not pretender. Never mind. Sorry. Killua asshole. That's what he reminds me of too. You're right. You're right. Oh shit. Yeah, Avenger. That's literally Killua. You're right. I was like, who the fuck does this guy remind me of? It's like if they took him and slapped Demon Slayer onto him. Yeah, Killua, but Demon Slayer artist. That's exactly what it is. Hunter breathing first form, to be honest. Golly. I mean, he looks cool as a 4-star. So far, the 4 stars they gave us, 2... I was going to say 2 Husbandas, but this guy's showed us, so I will catch myself before I say that. 2 guys so far. So who's going to be the 5-star, though? It has to be a waifu, right? Okay. Oh, looks like another Takeuchi servant. Is it there's no way they're going to do another Kagetora, right? Is it another Kagetora? There's no way, right? It's another Takeuchi. You can tell from the eyes and the stance. Kawakami oh, shit, assassin. She's our grand assassin? Oh! She has a unique stance. Oh, Lord have mercy. Alright, they gave you the budget, for real. Huh! Okay, she's a 5-star assassin. She's our grand assassin, calling it. Because the grand duel is literally in a couple weeks. Kawakami Gensai. Yeah, a Kagetora face, basically. I mean, it's not even because they're both Takeuchi servants. It's the hair, too. Black and with white... white highlights. Damn. I'm sorry, Chacha. That doesn't look like Chacha at all. So, it is what it is. I mean, she looks nice, but like, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I gotta see the Ascensions too. Another Takeuchi servant. Wow, Takeuchi been working extra hard this year, I guess. We just got a Summer Shiki, and now we got a new Takeuchi servant in the form of Kawakami over there. Joined with 4-star Avenger Killua. Already forgot his name. I think it was like Tendo or something. Yeah, I'm sorry, Surgeback. That's the Grand Assassin, I guess. Just accept it right now. That way, when it actually happens, you know, you've already accepted it. I would have loved it to just be King Asan, but they decided to... Oh! Looks like a Paco servant, perhaps? I don't know why. That just gives me Paco vibes. Okay, I don't know who that is, but I guess we'll find out. Interesting. Update starts today. Yeah, it should be up in the event should be up in about 18 minutes. Ooh. And there's another 5-star October 1st or September 30th for us, so about a week from now. There's gonna be another 5-star. Interesting. Yeah, again, probably not gonna roll for the first girl. Definitely, I mean, she looks nice, not gonna lie, and her ascensions are definitely gonna be a dummy with the sauce. I mean, it is Takeuchi. It's probably just gonna be like the normal Takeuchi stance and, you know, lighting and whatnot. But, you know, I like Takeuchi's art. I know it's kind of a hot take. You know, a lot of people complain about his shit just being a copy and paste, but, you know, it is what it is. My Muramasa's is almost Bond 15, so I gotta make a team around Sennoriki. Oh, there you go. One multi for Kagetora. Yeah, it literally just looks like Kagetora. That's insane. Like, not only did they get the same artist with Takeuchi, but they literally did not even think, like, to make her look a little bit different, like different colored hair maybe. Even like the clothes look similar, like in terms of color and everything. I'll throw a couple 10 shots, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I might in my side account just for research purposes. Okay, the preview, I can't show it to you guys for copyright reasons. I'm trying to see if they show us the new character. So Kawakami's fighting. Okay, there are some new NPC characters. Hijikata. I can't believe I almost forgot. Who's that? Okay, I don't know if you guys were watching the preview on your own on full screen, but they just showed like 3 characters I do not recognize. And one of them looked like it was like Say Alter or something. That's what it looked like to me, but I don't know. I don't think it's Say Alter. I'm just saying it looked like Summer Say, but with red hair. Okay. I'm wondering if that's one of her ascensions. If it is, I might have to roll, to be honest. That look like, doesn't that look like a Say Alter Chacha, like high key? I don't think it is though, because Say is not even GUDAGUDA, so it would make sense for her to have a Say altered version. So it's just somebody that looks like her or reminds me of her. Look like some kind of a punk girl of some description. It's a kind of crazy punk rock type of female. It might be one of the ascensions for the new girl, Kawakami. Even though she didn't really give me that impression of being like a crazy girl, but you never know with the ascensions, I guess. Okay, wait. They're showing the preview again. Yeah, we're seeing the welfare. We're seeing Killua. Okida's fighting Kawakami. All the Shinsengumi big chillin'. Hijikata dumbass is doing his thing. Yeah, who that? And who that? Looking like David Semvoid. I don't think that was him, but looking like him. Golly. Yeah, if she's an NPC, bro, like, no. Don't do that, please. Her design looked way too good just to be an NPC. Don't do that. Shinsengumi Civil War. I feel like that happens every GUDAGUDA, to be honest. But yeah, it is a Shinsengumi's Civil War for like the 9th or 10th time. It's exciting. I'm excited to see who that new character is. Whoever that is. Huh. Yeah, some kind of punk rock crazy girl. What's up, El Jason? Or El Hasson? I'm not sure. How you doing? I don't think they're gonna show anything else. I mean, they showed the preview. They already showed the servants. Don't know how I feel about the new Takeuchi girl possibly being the Grand Assassin, but I'll accept it. I had no choice but to accept it. It's gonna happen. I don't know if she deserves it, because to fill the Grand Assassin slot, you gotta compete with like not only King Hassan but with Tez as well. So you better be at least on their level. Which crypter would you name your first kid after? They all have fucked up names. I mean, Ophelia has a pretty normal name. Kadok is pretty normal. But then it gets weird with like Beryl. You know, Beryl's like passable, but like nah. Then you got like Pemperoncino. You got Kurstaria Wodime. David Semvoid. It gets kind of crazy with some of them. But if I were to pick, if I had a daughter, Ophelia is a pretty nice name. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably pick Ophelia. It's normal. It sounds nice. It adds a regalness to it. If I had a son, I mean, just so it's, I don't know. I feel like he'd get bullied for it, but you know, it'd be funny. Maybe Kurstaria. He's gonna get bullied, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know about Pepperoncino. I feel like they'd certainly get bullied for that name. I had to wait 2 years for this. It has to be King Hassan. I wish, man. I wish. But no, it's a new girl, Kawakami. Grand Assassin Kawakami confirmed. Just accept it. Just accept it. It's okay. Just accept it. Okay. I don't know what they just showed just then, but okay. Crazy girl, I'm sold. Well, we don't know if she's good, the one being released, because based on the silhouette, she didn't look like the silhouette. The silhouette that they teased looks like a male servant or male character. It didn't look like a female punk rock girl. Beryl guts, so it shows people he has guts. Lord have mercy. And naming your son Beryl Gut, nonetheless, is an insane name. I mean, my nephew, just fun fact, my nephew's name is 7, like the number 7. So, I mean, we, you know, some weird names in our family. I guess 7 isn't that weird. At least that's an actual word. Whereas, Kurstaria Wodime, that's kind of crazy. I won't accept that King Hassan not being as grand. I'm with you there, Surgeback, but the sooner we accept reality, the better for the world, I guess. Better for our mental health. Okay, so they're showing the grand schedule. The Grand Assassin for October, Grand Archer, aka Grand Gilgamesh, for November, and then Grand Caster, aka Solomon's gonna come back this coming December, calling it for December. And they're also gonna be rerunning some of the grand duels, Lancer, Extra Class, Rider, and Assassin for November. I guess all of them. I guess pretty much rerunning all of them. Except for Saber for some reason. I guess they just did Saber and Berserker, so I guess they won't rerun that. Cool. That's fine. Is a foreigner ordeal call still happening? That was just a rumor. It was never confirmed, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe, maybe not. I don't know if there's enough time. I mean, it's literally like almost 2 months until the final chapter. Can they squeeze another chapter in? Maybe. But I don't know. I love foreigners. They're my favorite class, so I would love a chapter built around the foreigner class. But I don't know if there's enough time to do that as of right now. I mean, who knows? There are question marks in their schedule, so there's certainly going to be more content coming. I just don't know if it's going to be an ordeal call. It looks like GUDAGUDA is going to take up not only the end of this month, but the majority of next month. So it's going to be a 3-week-long event, I'm presuming. And then at the end of next month will be the Grand Duel. And then November's going to happen. November's going to have some kind of an event. That's going to lead up to the Grand Archer. I just want the Grand Archer to be Gil, though. Yeah, they just make it Gil. Just make me happy. You gave Hijikata an animation update. The least you could do now, at this point, is give me a Grand Duel against the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. I mean, I'm happy with you, Lazengel, no matter what you do this year, because you did give me Summer Tiamat, so I'm eternally grateful, but at least for Grand Archer, give me Gil. Please. Adult Abby, please. Yeah, that would be great, too. It fucks me so much I have to wait till the end of this year to Grand. Yeah, no, it's like... They did it in such a weird order, but, you know, it is what it is. Imagine Robin Hood being Grand Archer fight. I'm gonna whoop his ass if that's the case. Any new event before Grand Archer? Most likely. Most likely. I still want it to be Gil, but... Okay, I think that's it for the stream, I'm pretty sure. So the event's gonna start in 7 minutes. Probably gonna do what I did before, just gonna roll on my side account. Just so I could, you know, just scratch that itch just to roll. And whether or not I get the new servant, which is a 5-star assassin Kawakami, or even the new 4-star servant, Killua, I forgot his name already. But yeah, probably gonna be just doing that. Yeah, we got an animation update for the most boring servant in the game, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a long ass event for sure. Like a really long event. Like caster I get, but why is Archer second to last, bro? I don't know. Maybe they're saving the homie, the King of Heroes. 4-star Adidas servant. Think half a grand's old servant and half grand new servants. Man, they should have just stuck with the old servants, to be honest. They should have just done that. Or they could have done 2 grands for each class. One being tailored for single targets. If you decide to grant a single target. And one tailored to AoEs. That way you can bring AoEs. Because I don't like how the majority of the grand duels we've gotten are tailored for single target servants. It's kind of unfair. Especially since I'm going to grant Gilgamesh, for example. Like, bro's gonna struggle, unfortunately. Same thing with Shuten. She's definitely gonna struggle against a Grand Assassin fight. Again, I'm gonna be granding Shuten. She's my grand assassin of choice. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just roll on my side account, like I said. Like I did with Noah, and just react to the ascensions of the new servants. Whether or not I get them, I'll just look them up, I guess. But yeah, how do I feel about these new servants? I mean, the 4-star welfare looks pretty cool. I mean, all the servants look cool, to be honest, but man, a Grand Assassin. I know it's not confirmed she's the Grand Assassin, but just I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Who's your Grand Caster? Alice, most likely. I mean, not most likely, but confirmed. Alice is going to be my Grand Caster. My grands are Grand Saber Musashi, Grand Berserker Musashi, so both Musashis are Grand. Grand Lancer Enkidu, Grand Alter Ego Tiamat, Grand Moon Cancer Hakunon, Grand Rider Ozzy, Grand Assassin Shuten, Grand Archer Gilgamesh, of course, no questions asked, and then Grand Caster Alice. Those are all my grands. I think I don't think I missed one, but yeah. AMC, you play Uma Musume? No. I said this in the past as a joke, but I mean it's not really a joke, but I literally never gave a lot of other gacha games a chance. I didn't give Genshin a chance. I didn't give Honkai Star Rail a chance, despite the Fate collab event. I didn't give Zenless Zone Zero. I didn't give Arknights a chance. I didn't give Blue Archive a chance. I didn't give I can't name other gacha games at this point on the top of my head, but all these other gacha games a chance. What makes people think that I'm gonna give a game about horse girls a chance? That's just, it's not gonna happen. It just is what it is. It's I'm not trying to rip on it, but like, come on now. See, I gave one other gacha game a chance, but then it died. So like, I just don't want to touch other ones. It's just not for me. Not for me. I think the weather's really affecting me. Feel so tired, even though I got enough sleep. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything with it. Yeah, I heard the event was lackluster, to say the least. Well, the event is about the Odyssey. I mean, that's cool. An event that's inspired on the Odyssey, I just, I won't play the game still. It was boring. Damn. Yeah, I heard it was lackluster because there was a lot of hype building up to it. I mean, they literally built up the event for over a year. They brought in Nasu to supervise the event, which a lot of people, I guess, thought he was going to add a little bit of Nasu flair as far as writing goes. But I heard it was very, very, very underwhelming. Which, again, as somebody who hasn't played the game, like I said this a couple months ago, but as somebody who never played the game, I'm pretty neutral about it. But in my opinion, it's a collab event. I don't expect collab events, whether it's in a gacha game or in a normal video game. I never expect collab events to be any more than just fan service. I don't expect them to have like a crazy story or to be that integral to like the overarching world. It's just a collaboration, It's for fun. It's to cross promote. It is what it is. I always have low expectations for collaborations. That's how I view them. So it is interesting that a lot of people were very disappointed. I'm just like, well, it's a collaboration. Like, what did you expect? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Again, they did build it up for a year and bring Nasu in. So I kind of get why there was high expectations, but it's a collaboration event in the end of the day. Like, their expectations shouldn't be that high as it stands. So what's crazy is the collab is canon. Well, I mean, Nasu is very particular about his canon, so I guess he gave them the green light to say it's canon within universe. A Sonic collab? No, that'd be insane. I don't think that'll happen. All right, so 1 minute, maybe less than a minute until the event drops. I almost said collab event. This is not a collab event. This is the GUDAGUDA event. It's titled The End. I don't think it's the final GUDAGUDA event, because I think a couple years ago they literally called one of the GUDAGUDA events the final Honoji event or whatever, and a lot of people thought that was going to be the final GUDAGUDA event, but it wasn't. Thoughts on Say Alter? If that's what we're going to be calling her, she looks amazing. I would love to roll for her. If she does come out, then I'm definitely going to roll for her, but she might be the ascension for this new girl who I'm about to roll for. Fingers crossed. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Although, again, she didn't really give me that impression with her first ascension, but you never know. They might surprise us. Not gonna lie, Punishing Gray Raven had a good collab with Devil May Cry 5. I mean, I'm sure there's good collabs out there, but I always go into every collab related thing with low expectations. Because they're never like amazing. They're always like okay at best. Okay, let's see if I get lucky. If I don't, it is what it is. I don't have a lot of quartz, maybe like 3 multis. All right, let's see if I get lucky. We got the new 5-star assassin, which is most likely going to be our grand assassin for this upcoming grand assassin duel. And then we got a new avenger, Killua. We got Killua here, and then we got Kawakami. All right, let's start off with 1 ticket. Let's see. I did see that Nikkei collab with Resident Evil. That is very interesting. Okay. He's starting off with a non-rated up CE as per usual. That's always a good sign. Oh, I forgot. I have 12 paid quartz for the paid banner. I might as well do that too. Before I end up using all my quartz. Okay, first multi-shot. And then we'll do our guaranteed SR. Because I didn't do my guaranteed SCR with this account yet. So I guess I'm guaranteed at least a 5-star in this rolling session. It's just not going to be the rated up 5-star or the new 5-star. Do you have same grands on alt account? No, in this account I have Grand Foreigner Kukulkan, Grand Rider Quetzalcoatl, Grand Lancer Melusine, I think, Grand Saber Arturia, just normal Arturia, just because I didn't have another saber that was strong enough. All my other sabers were like NP1, so I decided to Grand Saber Arturia, and I think those are my only grands. I didn't grand another extra class because there's nobody else I want to grand. But yeah, different grands on this account. Rainbow? Wow, really? Okay. Wait, I mean, let's be honest, might be a spook. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, she likes me. Okay. Okay, Hey. I'll take you. I'll take you in. I'll take you in. I like the colors. Red, black, white. Love it. Love it. You look pretty. I'm sorry I disrespected you earlier by calling you a Kagetora. I mean, you just look like Kagetora, let's be honest. But yeah, that was fast. Okay, I had low expectations. But yeah, thank you for coming to my Kalia. I guess I will be reacting to her ascensions directly. You know, not through Atlas Academy or Reddit this time around. That's cool. Wasn't able to get Noah, but I was able to get the new 5-star assassin, Kawakami. I don't remember what her last name was, but yeah. I will take you. I will take you in. Who knows? Maybe I'll even make you my... No, I won't. I was gonna say I might make you my grand assassin, but my grand assassin is gonna be Jack the Ripper in this account because she's NP5, and I love Jack the Ripper. So. Huh. Yeah, Hijikata Seed. Motherfucker got an animation update, but what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, let's just skip the rest of the roll. Wonder who her voice is. Let's hear it. Yeah, you are an assassin. Who's her voice actress? We know who the artist is, clearly. Kawakami Gensai. How you doing? How's the wife? How's the kids? It's crazy how much effort her NP has compared to... Hey, don't talk shit about my Tiamat. Tiamat's NP is beautiful. Beautiful memories of our time back in school. Beautiful NP. Top 10 best NPs in the game. But yeah, her NP looks great too. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get you this quick. Not gonna lie. But I guess we might as well react to your ascensions, assuming I could actually send you. I think I'll continue rolling after I see her ascensions. But let's just see what she's... Look at Kagetora. Literally, this is Kagetora. Like, bro. Okay, I mean, she has more white hair than black hair, but in her... Like, come on now. Like, it's literally... Alright, well... I'm gonna show her respect because she did come to my college in the end of the day. But, Takeuchi, what are we doing? What are we doing, Takeuchi? Okay, let's see, first ascension for the new 5-star assassin, most likely our grand assassin. Yeah, Takeuchi loves that pose. Is that a Japanese maid outfit? Okay. I'll take that. Wasn't expecting a Japanese maid outfit, but okay. Hi, Hisui. Yeah, she literally... Dude. Bro, literally Hisui vibes for real. Ain't no way. Okay. Takeuchi loves his Japanese maids too, as we know. Do I really don't have EXP cards? Yeah, I have to have at least 4-star ones. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, we got a maid outfit for her. Okay, I wonder what her third ascension is. Maid also got some competition. I guess so, yeah. As the other Takeuchi maid. I mean, maid alter's probably gonna be the more popular no matter what, but okay, we gotta see this third ascension though. And of course, final ascension. Bro got the same poses for everything, yeah. You ain't wrong. I'm still surprised Takeuchi did 2 new servants back to back almost. Surprised to see that. Okay, we gotta get more EXP. Pretty sure I have a fuck ton. Should be good. Yeah, we good on EXP. Let's go just grab 200. Why not? Let's see what she's all about. Actually, wait. What is her skills? Okay, arts and buster, crit absorption, and some kind of skill. Maybe NP seal. Buster NP. Oh, I love her sprite. I love her sprite. A very unique pose. Like, most servants are facing, you know, to the left. Like, just side profile. And then we have Dantes who has like a back profile. But I really love her pose. Very, very different. I hope to see more of this. Okay, Lazengo, I see you guys. I see you guys. Sprites are very unique. Okay, we'll see what her third ascension. I'm a big fan of her first so far, even though it's just Kagatora 2.0. But maybe her third ascension is gonna blow my pants off. Let's see. Third ascension. Let's see what your third ascension is all about, Kawakami. Oh, we got some belly action. We got some midriff action. Okay, we just went straight samurai action going on. Okay, nice and graceful, I guess. I'm probably gonna keep you in your first ascension, not gonna lie. But I wonder what your sprite looks like actually with this ascension. As much as I prefer adult Chacha, I love the effort on her. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, they cooked. I don't know if she's Grand Assassin, like. Yeah, she has aura. She has aura. I ain't gonna lie. She got aura. Okay, type 1 if you like first ascension. Type 2 if you like second ascension. Type 3 if third ascension is your favorite. I think I'm more of a 1 guy. I love the pose. The pose just... It's everything. It's everything to me. I want to see more servants with these type of poses. Okay, let's see this final. You like the third? Yeah, third has aura. Third has the most aura. Third has a hella aura. Yeah, third is badass, ain't gonna lie. But I like first. I like the posing of the first. Okay, final ascension art. Let's see, Kawakami. Thank you for coming to my Caldia. I appreciate it. Nice looking art. Nice looking art. Dare I say it's a slightly different pose of what we usually see with Takeuchi, so gotta give him props. You know, the pose is a little bit different, ever so slightly, but still, we got it. Lord have mercy. She got piercings too, bro. I don't know why I just saw that. She got piercings. Not the tiptoe fine art. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's different. We don't see the toes. You know, they're covered by the shrubbery, by the wheat. So I'd say that's a W. It's different. Got some slight different action. She does talk a lot though, but you know, we gotta live with it. We gotta show her some respect. Okay. Kawakami, thank you for coming to my Caldia. I will do 2 more multi-shots in your banner. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the Killua lookalike, the Killua face. But, or maybe even more copies of you. Was not expected to get her, just like off the jump. But, again, I think I'm more of a first ascension guy myself. 3rd has aura. 3rd has hella aura. 2 is just cute, you know, cute. Little bit of a regalness, majesticness of it. And then you got the first ascension, which, I don't know. Something about the pose. This looks nice to me. But okay. Alright. I'm not going to complain. She's a Buster servant as well. Let's go ahead and do 2 more multi-shots for her. Maybe we'll get lucky, get more of her. Maybe the Killua Demon Slayer lookalike. And then we will be doing the paid banner. I don't know who I'm trying to get here, but I'm just going to do it just to do it. Alright, let's see. Joke's on you. My weakness are Latinas. Wait, why did you say that? I was like, I don't think I brought up Hispanics at all. But good for you, Kazuki. Good for you. I hope you find a Latina waifu in your near future. You feel me? I feel the future's looking bright for you, man, my friend. Maid is the weakest for me, but that be how things be for Ascensions. Looks like she's in the fighting. Yeah, she has like fighting game vibes about with her sprite. Oh, is that what you meant when you said your weakness is Latinas? That's insane. That is insane. If that's what Kazuki meant by that. I don't condone what he said. I'm just, you know, I didn't realize that's what he meant. It's funny though. It's slightly funny. Okay. Let's do skip roll. See if we get lucky with a skip. Some skip action. No skip. Okay, we didn't get lucky at all. We did get the 3-star CE. Interesting. Okay, let's just do the it's only gonna take, let's just change it up a bit. Let's see who I get. Actually, you know what? While we're here, these are the servants I could get in this paid banner right now, while there's a delay in the stream. Comment who you guys think it's gonna be. Do you think it's gonna be Arthur? Do you think it's gonna be Musashi, Sigurd, Moriarty, John Archer, Erishkigal, Maid Alter, Ivan the Terrible, Summer Narrow, Scotty? I hope it's not Scotty. I already have her. Now that I said that, I'm probably gonna get her. King Hassan, Semiramis. Oh my god, Hijikata's here. No! Okay, well, he got an animation update. Fuck it. Ah, Lord have mercy. MHX, Sherlock Holmes, Melt, Okida Alter, Kiara, Bibi, Abigail, and Hokusai. Fucking Hijikata. If I get Hijikata, I guess it was just fate. If it's Hijikata, I swear to God. Of course you'll comment Hijikata. Of course you will. Rip Irish, only Lancer you can get. Oh, is she? I didn't even realize that. If it's Hijikata, then I guess it's just fate. I guess fate just has it for me, just to torture me with this man. And you know what? Hey, I guess it is what it is. Thank you for the good luck. Oh man, I actually don't know who I want. I mean, it is just 12 paid court. It's about $9. It's not a lot. So even if it is Hijikata, I guess that's how much he's worth. Just $9. That's how much he's worth to me. What kind of paid banner is this? I forgot why they did this paid banner, but this paid banner used to be an exclusive in NA last year. I believe they brought it to NA last year, and then Kano-san said he would bring it to JP at some point. So it used to be NA exclusive, and then they brought it to JP finally a couple weeks ago. So I'm just doing it right now, just to you know, get it over with, because it is a limited time thing, and it was gonna end in about 3 days. Stop saying his name. Okay, we need to give him a nickname. Should I just call him Bitch Ass? Would that be a good nickname for him? Instead of Hijikata, just call him bitch ass. Or should I call him no aura, no character, no personality, no Riz? Is that a better nickname? That's a long ass nickname. Okay, Goldspin, Lancer, Arish, Fion. Oh, okay, okay, okay. 4-star spook. Love to see it. Could have been Arish, but that's all right. Fion, come hail. No Riz, yeah, no Riz. Homie got no Riz, no bitches. Actually, historically, does Hijikata have a wife? I'll be surprised if he does, to be honest. If you looked at anything like that. Okay, we got Kaleidoscope, interestingly enough. Okay, another gold spin. Maybe, maybe not. It's our 5-star, our guaranteed 5-star. Saber, okay. Alright, Sigurd, I'll take him. He has Riz, he has a wife. He has a beautiful wife, actually. The complete opposite of Hijikata. Hijikata could suck it. What's up, Sigurd? How are you doing? What's up, Kaiba? My first time having you. Looking sick nasty with sauce. He has a beautiful daughter too. That's true. Beautiful family. Thank God I got him over the no Riz Hijikata. Thank God. Okay. And then we'll do our last multi-shot for Kawakami and Killua. And then we'll pretty much end the stream. I think I'll look up Kawakami's skills, what exactly they do. Let's see. Kawakami. She is double buster, double arts. First skill, arts and buster up. Special damage against human, 50% for 3 turns. That could be really good, depending on the enemy you're fighting. Crit damage up, crit rate up. So she's very strong, crit oriented for her second skill. Third skill, skill seal on the enemies. 30% battery, it's not a 50% battery, but you know, we'll work with that. 30% is not bad. Having a battery is better than no battery. And then her NP is it AoE or single target? Oh, it's AoE. Or single target, sorry. Single target, 150% damage against Divine. It does have ignore invincible and ignore defense, so guaranteed to hit. I love that. I always say this, but I love servants that have built-in ignore invincible, because that always comes in handy for like annoying challenge fights. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Kawakami, for coming to my Caldia for the 1 millionth time. I gotta thank you. Came right away. I just got here. New servant who? Yeah, we got a new 5-star assassin, a new 4-star avenger, and then a welfare 4-star lancer. And the assassin's most likely gonna be our grand assassin for the grand duel upcoming in a couple weeks. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. Yeah, his VA is goated. Sigurd's VA is goated with the sauce. The homie Kaiba. How could you not? I don't think we're getting anything in this multi-shot, but I can't complain. Our first multi-shot, we literally got the 5-star servant. So yeah, I was surprised to get that lucky that fast. So I guess that's pretty much it for this. Don't know what else to do at this point. I mean, I guess I might as well give her froze. Thank you guys for hanging out, talking to me about your favorite ice cream flavors and stuff earlier, reacting to the new servants with me. This live stream will of course be uploaded as a separate video as per usual if you want to rewatch certain parts. But yeah, no problem for the stream. Love to stream, love to just hang out with you guys, just shoot the shit, you know. Why does she look like Kenshin? I want her. Yeah, she's pretty much just just to recap, this is her first ascension, literally just Kagetora. Second ascension, she got a maid outfit. Third ascension, she has aura now. And then final ascension, looking real nice. What I especially love about her is her sprites. Her sprites have like fighting game feel to it. like a side scroller game almost as well. Love the way her sprite is, because most servants are just like side profile facing to the left or facing to the right, depending on if you're fighting them. And the only other unique sprite that I could think of on the top of my head is like Dante's, with his back turned against you. But these sprites are literally a thing of beauty, so I'll take that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Helped out a lot. Oh, glad to help. Hopefully the typhoon subsides, and I'll see you guys during the grand duel, most likely. If not, maybe in a couple days, because there is a servant that they did tease in the stream. There is one more servant that's going to come out on the 30th or on the 1st of October. So keep an eye out if I do decide to stream, just so we could see that new servant together. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye bye. Yeet.